I'm Miss Ashley from the Blackshear Place branch of the Hall County Library System. We are back with another YA Wednesday. Today we are going to do a geometric painting. I've been seeing a lot of people on Facebook, on YouTube, people on my friends list. Their kids are doing these on their walls. And so we're gonna try to do one today. So I've already taped off my canvas. If you can see, I used these rolls of tape. They're little small rolls because that's what I had here. I did not have any masking tape. They don't stick the best to this canvas. So I would say if you do have masking tape or a painter's tape, to go ahead and use that. When I start to paint, I'm gonna have to press down on each area that I'm painting. So that's gonna make it a little more difficult. So if you do have masking tape or painter's tape, go ahead and try that instead. So I had actually a while ago picked up these two canvases from Goodwill. They're a 16 by 20 and I got both of these for $2. So since I have them here, I'm gonna make some paintings for my wall. But this is what it looks like blank. And then this is what I've taped it off to. I'm going to use a dark gray and then I'm gonna mix a little white in to make a light gray on mine. And then it'll have the white stripes from the shapes. Now you can do any kind of shape that you like. You can do squares, you can do triangles, you can get real fancy with it and do hexagons, polygons, whatever shapes that you guys think you want to try. So I'm going to go ahead and get another paintbrush over here. And I'm going to mix up. This one already has a little messed up end on it, so I'm gonna mix a little white in with this gray. See if we can make it a light, because I don't have a light gray. Okay. So once you get your colors that you want to use, go ahead and decide which shapes that you want for those colors. All right, just lay that to the side. I'm going to use this brush for the lighter ones, I think. So for my bigger areas, I'm going to use a bigger kind of brush. And then for my smaller areas, I'll use a smaller one. I'm going to do the larger areas in the light gray. And then do the smaller areas in the dark gray. So just go ahead and get your paint on there. I'm just using some acrylic paint. Now when I'm doing this, I'm going to press down on my edges, because like I said, it's not sticking as well on there as I would like. So I'm going to press down and go over your lines a little so that you have that clean edge. And just fill in your shapes. You know, and just use as much paint as you need to fill in those shapes. Now with this, you're going to need a couple of paint brushes. You can do as many different colors on your design as you like. I'm doing 2, and then the stripes will be white from the tape that's taped down. So those are gonna make white stripes on there because I wanna have a dark gray, a light gray, and a white. And I'm using the light gray for the larger ones. And then I'm gonna use the darker gray for the smaller ones. Because I think it'll make a nice contrast on there. And a nice little pop in there. All right, so we're gonna get this painted. And then we'll be back to show you the final result. So, as you can see, this is what it's going to start looking like as you're painting it. And then once the final thing is done, we will show that to you. Okay guys, so we are back. Some of the stuff is already filling up. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish pulling off the edges here. Some of it has already started to roll up. So it is dry. I did have it under the ceiling fan, as well as I took a hair dryer to it. So we're gonna go ahead and pull off the tape and see how our shapes ended up. Now there might be parts on this, since that tape wouldn't stick down very well, that have a little bleed through. If so, I can go back and take a little white paint and kind of fix those edges if I choose to. So let's go ahead and see if we can find the tape parts. And we'll start filling it up. I did wrap the tape in as many parts as possible around the edges of the canvas. That way it tried to hold it down a little better. So let's see how this is going to turn out. Like unwrapping a surprise. All right, so there's that tape off. Oh, that was all of it. Great. So it actually didn't turn out too bad. There are a few little spots that have some bleed through that I can try to go back and just edge with some white paint. But for the most part, it looks pretty good. So you guys can try these out with canvases. You could do it even on paper with crayons or colored pencils. You can do it with your parents' permission. I have seen kids who are doing it on their walls. I've seen it done on glass with acrylic paint also, I believe. Just make sure that it's a paint that will come off of the windows or the glass if you're doing that. So that is the project that I had for you today. It is a geometric painting on canvas. And I chose light gray, dark gray, and then actually did it in even lighter gray than I planned on when I started painting, so it will give it more of a pop, some more dimension. You can use any colors that you like and as many colors as you want to. So you can make it a lot of fun. And I hope you enjoyed this project, and I hope you try it out, and we will see you next time. You guys have a great day.